Here.
Winkle,
Here.
Wolanski,
Here.
Zingali,
Here.
Swink.
Here.
Mayor.
I am here. Thank you, sir. All right. At this point, I'll open up nominations for President of Council.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Mr. Winkle.
I'd like to nominate Holly Swank for President of Council.
Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, you want to call the roll, please?
Rogerson,
Yes.
Avens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Wolanski,
Yes.
Zingali,
Yes.
Swink.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right.
Congratulations.
That is the end of my time. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone, for your support. If I turn my microphone on. Thank you, everyone, for your support appointing me as the council president. I look forward to serving you for the next 2 years. Correct? It is 2 years, correct? Okay. I will now open the floor for nominations of the clerk, for the clerk of council. And at this time, I would like to nominate Nick Ciafani to the position of clerk of council. And are there any other nominations? Hearing none. It was moved by Swank and to appoint Nick Ciafani as clerk of council. All in favor say yes.
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 Yes. All opposed? Congratulations, Nick. We look forward to serving with you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And at this time, I will open nominations for President of Council Pro Tem, and I would like to nominate Councilman Winkle. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I will now close nominations, and Councilman Winkle is the President of Council Pro Tem.
Madam
Actually,
President, I
that
think he's got
takes a
to do
vote,
voice
correct?
yeah.
Yep, I'm sorry, my bad. First meeting.
It's okay. I'm good with you.
It was, and we need a second for that, correct? We do not,
Just
okay.
a voice vote?
All right, all in favor for Clifford Winkle to be Council Pro Tem, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Congratulations, Mr. Winkle.
Madam President, thank you, everyone, for the vote of confidence, and I'll continue to do the best I can every day.
All right, at this time, I'm going to move to enter into executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official.
Second.
It was moved by Winkle. It was moved by Winkle and seconded by Swank to move into executive session.
Madam President,
Is there any discussion?
I'd like to table that discussion on that. It may take longer than we have in between meetings.
Okay. Clerk, can you call the roll to go into executive session?
Rogerson,
Yes.
Avens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Wolanski,
No.
Zingali,
Going into executive session.
No.
Swink.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-2, and we are entered into executive session.
thought you were gonna be here.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Councilman Winkle?
I move to end executive session, go to regular session.
Is there a second? I'll second that. Clerk, please call the roll.
Rogerson?
Here.
Abens?
Yes.
Winkle?
Yes.
Wolanski?
Yes.
Zingali?
Yes.
Swink.
Yes.
Motion carries and back into regular session.
All right, next on the agenda is an appointment for the House Bill 9 designee for council and mayor. House Bill 9 is required training for the sunshine laws. And at this time, I will move to appoint Fijabi Gallam as the mayor and council's designee for House Bill 9. All in favor, say yes.
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 All opposed, say no. Congratulations, Fiji, for continuing to serve us in this capacity. Sure you love the training. Okay, so now we're on to council committee assignments. The administrative committee, and this is where you guys are going to want to write this stuff down. The administrative committee, the chair will be Councilwoman Zingali, with members being Councilman Paul Wolanski and Councilwoman Katie Rogerson. Give you a second to write it.
I just wanted to let you know I was missing that page, so unless Fiji has an extra copy over there.
I want to make sure you guys have them all written down, so. Do you need me to repeat it? Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, the administrative committee, the chair will be Councilwoman Zingali, with members being Councilman Paul Wolanski and Councilwoman Katie Rogerson. Everybody good? The Building and Lands Committee, the chair will be Councilman Bruce Abens, with members being Councilman Clifford Winkle and Councilwoman Katie Rogerson. The Finance Committee, the chair will be Councilman Winkle, and the members will be Councilman Bruce Abens and the current Ward 2 vacant seat. The Safety Committee, the chair will be the vacant Ward 2 seat, and the members will be Councilwoman Zingali and Councilwoman Katie Rogerson. Streets, Sidewalks, and Bridges Committee, the chair will be Councilman Wolanski, and the members will be Councilman Bruce Abens and the Ward 2 vacant seat. The Utility Committee, the chair will be Councilwoman Katie Rogerson, and the members will be Councilman Clifford Winkle and Councilman Paul Wolanski. Everyone good? Next on the agenda is the council liaison appointments, the Board of Tax Review. 2 appointments are to be made by the legislative authority for a 2-year term. Appointees may not be employees, elected officials, or contractors with the city at any time during their term or in the 5 years immediately preceding the date of appointment. So at this time, I will move to appoint Todd Eldridge as council's first appointment to the Board of Tax Review.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Todd Eldridge as the first appointment to the Board of Tax Review. All in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. Mr. Eldridge has been appointed to the Tax Review Board. The second spot was vacant, so I am now going to move to appoint Wayne Fox as council's second appointment to the Board of Tax Review.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Wayne Fox as council's second appointment to the Board of Tax Review. All in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. All right, now we're on to the well, no, that would still be there. Planning Commission Liaison. At this time, I will move to appoint Councilman Winkle as a member of the Planning Commission. I have a second.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Zingali to appoint Councilman Winkle to the Planning Commission. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Councilman Winkle is now appointed as the liaison to the Planning Commission. Now we move on to the Board of Zoning and Building Appeals.
Madam President?
Oh, the alternate, yep. See, gotta keep me on my toes. All right, at this time, I'll move to appoint Councilman Abens as the alternate liaison to the Planning Commission.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Councilman Abens as the alternate liaison to the Planning Commission. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Councilman Abens is now appointed as the alternate liaison to the Planning Commission. Now we're on to Board of Zoning and Appeals liaison. At this time, I will move to appoint Councilman Abens to the Board of Zoning and Appeals as the liaison.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Councilman Abens to the Board of Zoning and Appeals liaison. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Councilman Abens is now appointed as the Board of Zoning and Appeals liaison. Next, we're at the Park and Recreation Commission. At this time, I will move to appoint Councilwoman Zingali as a member of the Parks and Recreation Commission.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Councilwoman Zingali to the Parks and Recreation Commission. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Councilwoman Zingali is now a member of the Park and Recreation Commission. Now on to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. The chairpersons of the following committees will serve as members of the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. The chair of the Building and Lands Committee, which is Councilman Abens. The chair of the Utilities Committee, which is Councilwoman Katie Rogerson. The chair of the Streets, Sidewalks, and Bridges Committee, which is Councilman Paul Wolanski. In addition to the chairperson serving as members, each of our ward council persons will appoint 2 representatives of their ward to serve on this board. I will start with Ward 1, Councilman Katie Rogerson. Who would you like as your Board of Drainage and Flood Control's first pick?
I move to appoint Ray Ford.
Second.
The motion was made by Councilwoman Rogerson and seconded by Winkle to appoint Ray Ford to the Board of Drain and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Mr. Ray Ford will continue to serve as the Ward 1 representative for the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. And Councilwoman Rogerson, who is your second pick?
I move to appoint Paul Baylog.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilwoman Rogerson and seconded by Councilman Winkle to appoint Paul Baylog to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Mr. Baylog will continue to serve as the Ward 1 representative for the Board of Drain and Flood Control. Congratulations. Ward 2 has a vacant council seat, so once this position is filled, we will revisit the Ward 2 appointments. So I will move on to Ward 3, Councilman Abens.
Nominate Norris Scott.
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Abens and seconded by Winkle to appoint Norris Scott as the Ward 3 representative to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Mr. Norris Scott will continue to serve as the Ward 3 representative for the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. Mr. Abens, in your second nomination.
Appoint Ken Wilson.
Second.
The motion was made by Councilman Abens and seconded by Winkle to appoint Ken Wilson as the Ward 3 representative to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Congratulations, Mr. Wilson. And then we're going to move on to Ward 4. Councilman Winkle,
Madam President, I move to appoint James Cleveland to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control.
can I get a second?
Second.
Motion was made by Councilman Winkle and seconded by Councilwoman Zingali to appoint James Cleveland as the Ward 4 representative to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
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 All opposed say no. Mr. James Cleveland will continue to serve as the Ward 4 representative for the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. And Councilman Winkle, your second.
Madam President, I move to appoint J.D. Konkowski to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control.
I'll second that.
I was practicing.
The motion was made by Councilman Winkle and seconded by Councilman Wolanski. This can get used to appoint J.D. Konkowski as the Ward 4 representative to the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Mr. J.D. Gontkoski will continue to serve as the Ward 4 representative of the Board of Drainage and Flood Control. Congratulations, J.D. All right, thank you to everyone who will be serving on the Board of Drainage and Flood Control Board. And now we will move on to the Housing Council. A member of City Council appointed from the Building and Lands Committee or the Finance Committee and a member from the community will be made up of the nominations for this board. I will move to appoint Councilman Abens as council's representative to the Housing Council.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Councilman Abens to the Housing Council. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. And then I will move to appoint Bob Esper as council's representative to the Housing Council.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Winkle to appoint Bob Esper to the Housing Council. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. Congratulations, Mr. Abens and Mr. Esper. Now we move on to the Community Improvement Corporation, also known as the CIC. This appointment is a city council member. And I now move to appoint Councilman Clifford Winkle to continue to serve on the CIC.
Second.
It was moved by Swank and seconded by Zingali to appoint Councilman Winkle to the CIC. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
All opposed say no. All right, at this time, this wraps up our organizational meeting. Does any council member have any comments or questions? Hearing none, this meeting is adjourned. We should have stayed in executive session.